Hello and welcome in. I'm Krissa, a professional game artist, illustrator, and Twitch streamer. This video is sponsored by AMD Ryzen. I've had the pleasure of working on this Asus ProArt 16 powered by AMD Ryzen. Thank you so much to AMD for sending me this awesome laptop and sponsoring my channel. Between creating digital art, video editing, and streaming professionally for the past few years, I've felt a little limited to only being able to do all of my work at my desktop in my office. I have even tried other mobile solutions to introduce a little more flexibility into my work location, but nothing could quite fit everything that I needed to do to be able to work on the go. Until now. The Asus ProArt powered by Ryzen is a laptop that is specifically built for creative pros. You know I love it when companies are keeping artists and creatives in mind. It really opens up the door for me to be able to actually travel and visit family and friends without being afraid that I won't be able to do my art or videos or streaming while I'm traveling. I know it sounds a little dramatic, but as a workaholic who gets a lot of anxiety when I can't create for too long, this is a game changer. For working on this laptop, I have opted for one of my slim, screenless tablets since that is easy to carry around in a laptop bag with the computer. But this laptop actually does have a lot of ports, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So I actually can connect my giant pen display if I really want to, which is pretty amazing. Another option for this laptop is you could pick up an Asus pen, and it would actually work as a stylus on the touchpad if you don't want to carry around a separate tablet. I have only tested this out with an older MPP compatible stylus that I had on hand. It works okay. It definitely has good pressure sensitivity. I probably wouldn't work this way to do a full illustration, but my stylus is super old though, so I imagine that a more modern stylus from Asus would have a lot more functionality. But anyway, it's pretty cool that you could use this touchpad as like a little mini tablet if you wanted to. What I like about working on this is that I don't have to change my usual work process. I can still use all of my full art and video editing programs as I normally do, with all of their full functionality. And if you guys have seen some of my other videos or you come to my streams, you probably already know that when I make art, I tend to work on a very large digital canvas, and I'm not shy about using a lot of layers. So I really need a laptop with enough power to handle my workflow. The Asus ProArt StudioBook 16 has AMD Ryzen TM7 5800H mobile processors. This processor has 8 cores and 16 threads. The AMD Ryzen TM 5000 series mobile processors first launched in 2021 with incredible demand, rave reviews, and more premium laptop designs than ever. For 2022, AMD continues momentum with all the new models and even more performance added to the lineup. Something great about this processor is that it's fast, it has a bunch of on-chip memory, and it's efficient. And you can choose what mode you want the laptop to run in to optimize performance as much as possible. So for example, if I'm pushing out a video render, I might want to switch the mode to full speed to render as quickly as possible so that I can get back to actually creating stuff instead of waiting for rendering. Or if I am multitasking, I can switch it to performance mode. This laptop also has an advanced Zen 3 processor technology and smart battery management features, which are designed to deliver incredible battery life for convenience off the grid. This laptop also has 32 gigs of RAM and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 laptop graphics card. And you know what? As I've been looking at these specs, I just realized that this laptop is more powerful than the normal desktop PC that I have been working on, especially the processor, and that's one of the most important aspects to having a smooth experience when creating digital art. So Maybe I'll just switch over to using this laptop for most of my work from now on, even when I'm at home. And of course, this laptop is Windows 11 ready. In fact, it came with Windows 11 pre-installed. So I guess that's kind of a given. So how does this laptop feel? To me, this laptop feels really sleek. I mean, it is a creative professional laptop, so it's not like super duper thin, obviously, because, you know, it has quite a bit of power in it, so it has a little bit of thickness, but it's still like a very sleek laptop for how powerful it is. And because of that sleekness, I was actually really pleasantly surprised when I looked at the side of the laptop to see what connections were available. Because sometimes when you have a really sleek laptop, that means you're sacrificing an abundance of ports, but that is not the case for the Pro Art laptop. So we have 2 USB 3 ports, 2 USB-C ports, Ethernet, audio jack, HDMI, and it even has an SD Express 7.0 card reader, which would be pretty important for photographers out there. Let's talk a little bit about the display because, oh my gosh, the display is really beautiful. It's probably the best display I own now. None of my other monitors compare. This laptop has a 16-inch display, 100% Adobe RGB, Pantone validated color accuracy, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. How will I ever look at any other monitor? I don't know. It's so lovely. Another really interesting feature that you may have noticed is the dial. This dial integrates with Windows and other creative software. In fact, you could probably choose any software and you can customize it. But basically, you can use this dial to create custom controls for whatever software you are using. For example, here I have customized my dial to be able to undo and redo, so I will scroll to the left and it will undo almost infinitely, you know, as much undos as possible. If I want, I can just keep scrolling and undo, or if I scroll to the right, it will redo. I can also customize like zoom, rotate, brush size, basically anything I want, I can customize into this dial, which you might be a little skeptical at first, but once you get used to using it, it is awesome and it really helps speed up your workflow. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally have a laptop that I can take with me and do all of my creative work on, all of my video editing, all of my digital painting, basically anything that I want to do. I'm also going to be trying to do digital art and streaming on it as well, so it'll be really cool to take you guys along with me on a stream where we can do art and IRL together out in the world. Maybe I'll actually leave my house for once now that I have this computer. So I'm super excited for that. Again, thank you so much to AMD for sending me this laptop and sponsoring this video. It's really cool to find technology like this that is specifically has artists and creatives in mind. So I'm so thrilled that I got to work on it, and thank you to you guys for watching this video. You're all amazing. If you want to learn more about AMD Ryzen and this laptop, check out the link in the description, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!